And welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a monthly reset video. I just showed you guys how I made my current hyperfixation food. I feel like I've had this flaxseed oatmeal every other day in the month of July, and what better way than to start August with the same meal that I'm currently obsessed with. But I wanted to go ahead and film this video. I'm actually in my dining table because I feel like I have so much more space here than on my desk. So today we're going to be doing a whole monthly reset with my calendars, my budget, and everything else that I need to get done before the start of a new month. So if you guys would like to see all that, then keep on watching. So I'm gonna take a bite out of this because I have not had a breakfast. This is more like my brunch. And it always hits every time. I never used to like oatmeal, guys, but this is so good. I haven't had too much coffee. I might make myself a coffee as well, but so I have so many things that I want to set up with you guys, and there's definitely a pattern here. You're not gonna tell me that your girl does not like cherries. This is my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner for 2024-2025. This is a Coach notebook. I just actually pulled this out. I got this for Mother's Day and I never opened it, but cherries. This notebook where I write all of my like Poshmark reselling sales that my sister got me. This new phone case that I just got from Amazon. And then everything else is just pink. So either pink or cherries is definitely my thing. If you want to know one thing about me, that's definitely it. And then I also have 2 monthly calendars. So I have this notepad from Cloth and Paper that I started using in the beginning of the year. I've had it for like over a year. This is the blank layout. And I like to write out my month before I set it up in my planners. And then this is a recent purchase. This is a wall calendar that I got from Target. This is from the brand Sugar Paper Essentials. And I'm going to also be setting this up. So I have a lot of things to set up, as well as I'm going to set up my budget planner monthly view, which I have stickers for as well. So all in all, we're just gonna chat and get ready for the new month. We also have to budget because Victor gets paid on Friday, tomorrow, August 2nd. So that's something that I definitely need to do. I have to update my sales on Poshmark, which I have not been doing so well with my whole reselling business. As you guys know, I am a part-time reseller and I really wanted to get into that full force last month, but unfortunately I have other things that I need to catch up on, like my sticker shop business, and I want to get back to my Rosa Jewels online jewelry shop, which I also have a pop-up for at the beginning of this month on Sundays. So there's currently a lot going on. So let me enjoy my breakfast a little bit longer and then I'll come back to start with the first part. Okay, now that I've devoured that, we can go ahead and get started. So let me show you guys what I got. First things first, I already filled out my Cloth and Paper small calendar, and now I'm going to fill out this bigger calendar that I'm going to put in my office. So quickly, I'm just going to write some things. First, I have a release for our jewelry store, our online jewelry store on the 2nd. So I'm going to put Rosa Jewels release. Then we have 2 baby showers on the 3rd. I have the Shop Small Soiree pop-up on the 4th. I have my October new releases for my sticker shop on the 8th. We have a Disney day on the 13th. it's gonna be our last day from the 3-ticket bundle that we got from Disneyland. So we're gonna end up going to California Adventure that day, which I'm super excited. It's not gonna be Vito's first time because Ivana has taken him there before, but I haven't been to California Adventure in a long time, so I'm really excited about it. And then the last thing I'm going to mark as of now is that we have a birthday party on the 10th. We have Rory's birthday party. And this will be nice to keep in the office, so then that way if something's coming up, my husband Victor could also look through it. So that's what we have so far. And that will stay in the office. Then I want to go into my life planner. So this is the planner that I use every week. And I've been filming Plan With Me, so if you guys are interested, definitely check out my channel. But today is Wednesday and I am currently filming this video. And I already got up my Plan With Me, so I'm super happy about that. Now, since this week started in August, I wasn't able to set up my monthly view. So I'm going to do that really quick. I might only have time to lay down the sticker. These are the two options I have on the website for August. So we have this floral print, which is so cute, and the butterflies print. So I think I'm going to do the butterflies print for my budget planner and then the floral for my monthly planner. And then I also have some date dots, some deco. So every month I come out with a set of monthly stickers, washi kits, budget kits in one colorway. And then I also have some Build-Do stickers in that same colorway that I'm going to be using in my budget planner. I'm most likely not going to go into detail because I don't need to do that right now. And I'm trying to do all of this while my baby's napping. So trying to be quick here. I don't know how awkward of an angle this is, but just gonna get to it. Definitely let me know how you guys feel about this type of video, because this is probably like one of my first times filming it this way, and I feel like it's fun to set everything up and kind of have intentions for the month. All right, so that's the monthly washi for my life planner. I'm going to grab my notebook and write out all of the sold items in the month of July, and I will also share that with you guys. I only sold 6 items, which is actually not bad for the amount of work that I put in. So the first thing I sold was a Teddy Fresh black cardigan. It had rainbow bear buttons, and I did show it on my haul here in my channel. I sold that for $43 and my earnings were $32.38. Then I sold some Lulu's white platforms that I actually wore when I got married. That was probably the only time I wore them. That I sold for $35 and my earnings were $28. Next, I sold a Juicy Couture Cherries pajamas. This I sold for $28 and my earnings were $22.40. I sold some black platform sandals for $28 as well, and my earnings were $22.40. Then I sold a vintage Y2K pink Disney Mickey shirt. I actually thrifted this, I believe, in Seattle when we went there, and I love that shirt. I wore it to Disney when I was pregnant and I just thought I would let it go, but I sold that for $22 and I earned $15.58. And the last item that I sold was an IMG white strappy crop top that I sold for $25 and my earnings were $20. In total, I believe I earned around $140, which is not bad. I definitely haven't taken out costs, but most of these items were things that were mine. There was, let's see, like 2 items that I actually bought, so I will be taking the cost out of that. But for the amount of work that I put in, $140 extra this month is not bad. So I'm definitely going to try to be better about this, and I feel like since I've been a little bit more organized with my planning for the weeks, I think I can do good. So we'll definitely stick to doing and selling things on Poshmark because it gets me some extra cash. So that is that. And then moving on to our budget planner, I'm going to be using my budget planner printable, which I do have available in my shop. I released this budget planner printable about 2 weeks ago, and I've just been loving the reaction from you guys as well as using it for myself. So I have this binder that I got from Amazon. You have different sections because for a while I was using this for my meal planner. So this is pretty big that I can utilize it for all things as of now. I'll eventually have to get another one, but this is what I use for everything. So both my meal planner and my budget planner are in here. I already printed out both my monthly view that I'm going to set up, as well as a monthly budget page for this month. I hope I can do everything right now that my son's sleeping, but if not, I'll definitely come back to fill out the monthly budget section with you guys. I'm going to be using these stickers now, the butterflies, foiled washi kit, and the bill dues, date dots, and the bill due script stickers. So I have a bunch of these for phone bill. I have some for health insurance, water bill, electric, what is that, car insurance, car payment, a bunch of these. If you guys have been following for a while, you know. So let me set this up and then I'll show you guys how it looks. I don't know about you guys, but this is such a pretty sight to see. I have my bill dues all with the bill due script ready to lay down. I have some payday scripts and I have a rent due script. So I'm going to take all these, lay them down, and then show you guys how it looks. Right, so this is how my monthly view ends up looking. Let me go a little bit through it. I absolutely love the colors and how good this does with my binder. I definitely think I'm going to add, I mean, my sticker kits for the most part have pink. I like to have one with pink and one without because I know not everyone loves pink, but here are my different bill dues and the days that they're due. I have payday scripts on top of each Tuesday because my shop does get paid each Tuesday, so wanted to mark those. And then Victor gets paid every other Friday, so every time Victor has a payday, we also have a health insurance bill due because that comes out of his paycheck automatically, but I like to write it down so I can keep track of that. And this was good because this month we actually have 3 paydays. Well, he actually has 3 paydays, so that means that we're paying health insurance those 3 times instead of 2. So that is how the monthly view ends up looking. And now let's move on to our monthly budget. If you guys guessed that my baby was going to wake up as soon as I said he was taking a nap, then you were right. But I am here in my desk area in completely different lighting to finish up setting up my monthly budget for the month of August. I already just set this up, and now I'm going to take my monthly budget spread here and set that up with you guys. If you guys are new and missed last month's announcement, I just released this budget planner printable, which I have right here, and I have this up on my website, romina.rossa.com. I did a whole release video where I flipped through every single page except for one, which was my savings tracker, but that is also included in the budget planner printable, as well as I have this monthly budget spread as a separate listing. So if you only want to pick this up to see how you like the printables, you can go ahead and do so. This is just on regular 8.5 by 11 paper, so you can use printer paper. That's all you got, but I also will have linked the paper that I use for my printables. So I have this as a separate listing, as well as the paycheck budget, just in case you want to break up your budget by paycheck to paycheck. I personally do both. I like to have a whole overview of the month, and then I like to have separate pages for each paycheck. So this is what we're going to be filling out, and then I will be coming back sometime. Well, I'm hoping each week to do the weekly check-in with you guys. I'm really trying to get back into my budgeting era, so that's why I am so happy that I created this budget printable, not only for you guys but also for myself, because I know that it will keep me on track.
with my finances. And I already have my mock budget written out. I like to always write it out on like a draft paper. I actually have a little notebook for it that I like to keep things at. That way I can go ahead and annotate whatever I want, and once I'm ready to put it nicely in my budget planner, I can do so. I was really debating whether I wanted to use my washi kit because this is the foiled one. It looks so beautiful, and I didn't do that last month, but I completely forgot to bring one of those foiled scripts, and I don't think I have time right now, so I might just not use this. I might use it for my paycheck budget though, so I'll show you guys on like a weekly check-in spread. But this will be perfect to fit on top, and then the thin washi will be perfect to fit in between. And that's just a little something that you can add if you'd like, but we don't have time today, so let's just get to it. The month I'm going to put here, as we have been talking about this whole video, is August. And now for income sources, we have my husband Victor. He does get 2 paychecks each month, or he gets paid bi-weekly, but as we saw this month, he is actually getting a 3rd paycheck, so that's exciting. Then we have my shop, Romina.rossa, which has actually been doing a lot better than it had been doing the past few months. So I want to just come on here to say thank you, because if it weren't for you guys shopping my stickers or my budget planner printables or anything like that, romina.rossa wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. That definitely helps out the budget and to pay, you know, the bills. So thank you so much. And then the last source that I'm going to add in here, as always, is my variable income, which that will be things like my Poshmark earnings, YouTube. And this month I'm also going to be adding Rosa jewels into the mix because I do have a pop-up on Sunday. So all those things will be part of the variable income section. Then moving right along to variable expenses, we're going to go in with our categories that I like to weekly check in with. So groceries is getting the same amount as last month, which was $4.50. You guys might have missed my last monthly budget video, but it was included in the budget planner printable like flip through. Set up my budget for July. Then eating out, I am going to lower it. We are doing $200, which is a little bit less than last month. Next we have household, which we're budgeting $100 for. I wanted to budget a little bit more for this month because we're like running low on toilet paper and like paper towel, and those things we like to get from Sam's Club in bulk. So, but I thought 100 would be good still, because we haven't really bought too many household things because we already have plenty. So I think 100 will be good this month as well. Then for gas, we are going to increase this to $150. In the past, I've budgeted $200 for this category, but I think $150 is like a sweet spot for both of us, especially because Victor does drive to work, but I don't really drive many places. Although we will use my car to drive to like my mom's during the weekend or to go somewhere, since the baby's car seat is in my car. Then for our baby category, which I don't think I should be calling Vito a baby anymore because he is now 1 year old. So I might end up changing that for next month. But for our baby category, we're going to be budgeting $100. This is for all of his things like diapers, if he needs any clothes or any snacks, things like that. I will take it out of this category. He honestly doesn't need anything when it comes to clothes. He got so many clothes for his birthday, so that's why I decreased it a little bit this month. The next we have my beauty category, which I am going to budget $60. Next thing I'm going to add, which is new, well, not so much for Victor because he does get a haircut each month, but for myself, I haven't had a haircut. I don't know if this is TMI or what, but I haven't had a haircut in over a year. And I know that's kind of bad for your hair. My hair is just all over the place and I just really need a haircut. So this month we are budgeting $110 for haircuts. Victor budgets 45 for his haircut, and I'm thinking 65 should be good for mine. But we will go ahead and see. That's why I'm keeping it here in the variable section. So then that way, if it's more or less, we can go ahead and see it at the end of the month. So I'm really excited to be getting a haircut this month, actually. Okay, next are our bills. So we have gas, which I've mentioned this like briefly before, but my brother-in-law and his girlfriend live in the back house that they build. I don't know if you guys are familiar with our home renovation series, but Victor kind of talked about that there, that they were creating an ADU in the back. So we do split some of the bills. The bills that we split are gas, water, and Wi-Fi. The only thing that we don't split is electricity. We each get a bill. So for natural gas, I am budgeting $40. So if you guys think that this is kind of low for the bills, that's why. Then we have electric, which our bills have been a little bit low, even with splitting. For electricity, I'm budgeting $65 this month. I mean, this is our first year in this house, so it's good that I'm tracking it now, so then that way we can see any patterns for maybe next year. Then we have water, which we are budgeting $50 for. And then another category that I want to add in here, which is new and for this month, is one for gifts. We don't currently have sinking funds, so I am going to be adding this gifts category in my monthly budget. We're budgeting $100 because we have 2 baby showers coming up, so I'm thinking $50 each per gift would be good. So that's what we're budgeting. And then last but not least, I like to have a category for any unbudgeted expenses or things that may come up in the month. I like to have that there as a placeholder. And that's all of our variable expenses. This filled this out completely, and sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but as you guys can see, sometimes it does. Now, my bills / fixed expenses section is not full like that whatsoever, so let's move on to that. These are always the same for us with categories and the amounts that we pay for them, so nothing new here. Rent is $18.50. Car payment, which we also pay on the first, is $348.06. Car insurance, which we pay on the 8th, is $129. My phone bill, and this is only for myself, is due on the 21st, and that is $43.65. Health insurance, which comes out of Victor's paycheck automatically, but I like to track it in my monthly view just to keep track of. This comes out every time he gets a paycheck, so since Victor is getting 3 paychecks this month, maybe I should add all of them. I think I still will just add 2 of them because last paycheck is going to be to cover next month's rent regardless. So I think we'll just do the 2 payments, which total to $778.20. Then we have my student loan payment, which is due on the 12th every month, and that is $130.77. And then the last bill that we have here is our internet, which is due on the 4th. Maybe I should put these in order, huh? And that we split with them as well, so that's $38.50 that we have to pay for. And those are all of our bills for this month. Now going down to the total section, I'm going to write down the budgeted amounts for variable and fixed expenses. So let's add everything up, shall we? We have $450, $200, $100, 50. You guys can't even see that. 100, 60, 110, 40, 65, 50, and 100 equals $1,425. And then our fixed expenses total to $3,318 with 18 cents. And in total, our bills total to $4,743 with 18 cents, which we will then total up our expected income for the month, write it here, subtract our expenses from our income, and then at the end of the month, we'll get all of our actuals, so our actual income, actual variable and fixed expenses, and whatever we have left over will go in this box, which can be for savings, debt, investing, whatever it is that you really want to use this box for. This is, you know, up to you guys, but I always like to include it so you can write down what financial goals you're working towards. That is all that I have for this monthly reset video. I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. Definitely let me know how you feel about the different filming style. Usually it's just me here sitting down on my desk, but today I decided to do something different. So definitely let me know. I didn't have time to include like my monthly goals and things like that, but definitely let me know if that is something you would like to see on next month's monthly reset video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.